Okay, so it's Friday and it's part of my empowerment series that I'm doing. I have food for thought today. That's all I have. I wanted to talk about movement and exercise. One of the questions that I give to my clients when they first come and chat with me is I ask them, how much movement do you get in your day and how much sitting do you do? And automatically people assume that movement means exercise, but they don't actually equate to the same thing. Movement is any movement. I am moving right now. This is my movement, but it's not necessarily an exercise. Could be, but really we think of exercise as being quite specific to certain things, and movement as being anything that the body does is movement. And I think that distinction helps a lot of people. When I give my clients homework to do, I don't give them exercises. I give them movement work. And they have their daily movement goals, which is very different. And I've had a number of them thank me and say what a difference that's made, because they have such a negative connotation in their mind toward the word exercise. And exercise is not fun in their minds. Exercise is hard. Exercise means having to change clothes or shoes. Exercise means having to go someplace to do it. Maybe it's at the gym. There's a lot of things that we think of when we start to talk about exercise. Whereas movement can be done anywhere, at any time, without any equipment. Wearing whatever you have on right now is movement. I think that's just a big change for people. And so even if you're sitting 10 hours a day, you can still get in your movement. I'm not one of the people that think that movement is, that sitting is the new smoking. I definitely think that there's actually even more harm to be done with constant standing if you're doing a standing desk, but that's a whole nother discussion. But I think that we need to get in movement. So I am a big advocate, if you are a sitter, if that's your job, sitting for 8 to 10 hours a day, that's cool. That's your job, you got to do it. But how do you get movement in during that? I just showed you. I'm sitting, but I'm still getting my movement in. I can reach, I can pull, I can twist. That's a really wonderful movement. The fascia really likes that. It brings hydration up. I can get up and I can stand and I can move and I can walk. I can fidget. I can, move you can't see it, but I can move my foot up and down. And science studies have shown that if you fidget on one leg or one body part, it's going to also affect the other side. So that's pretty cool. I can fidget with the one leg and know that I'm helping the other side of my body as well. And when we move, we do more than just get the body moving. We get the blood flowing. We get hydration moving through our fascia. So believe it or not, non-movement will help to dehydrate us, especially if we are in a controlled environment with, we're closed off to the outside world. We have air conditioning going on, or we have heating going on. We're not getting any sunlight. We're not getting any movement. And so that's going to dehydrate us even more. So lack of movement dehydrates. So if in your daily life you're not getting in your exercise, you can still think about, I'm getting in my movement for the day. And it doesn't have to be crazy movement. This is movement. This is movement. Up and down neck, this is movement. What is a problem is when we sit for an hour or 3 hours or 10 hours and we don't move at all. And that is our pattern. That is, for a lot of people, so much patterning. We sit here, and then we look at our screens like this, and our body adapts to that pattern. If we look at the way that we sit in our chairs, just that alone, changing our posture, is going to help the body to feel a lot better. And I have to tell you that this conversation went in a totally opposite direction of what I originally was going to talk about. So I'll save that for another day. But just think about that. What does exercise mean to you? Does it have any sort of negative connotation? Does it mean that you have to do all these extra things? Go someplace, change your clothes. I'm not in the mood to sweat. I don't have time for a shower after that. All of these things may prohibit you from getting in the movement that you need on a daily basis. Movement requires nothing but you and your body, nothing else. No changes, no going anyplace, no showers. Get your daily movement in. Even if you're sitting 10 hours a day, no excuses. Get your daily movement in. Move your shoulders. Shake it around. Arms, 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 neck, torso, feet, knees. Everything moves. All right, this is Shannon Emerson, and I will see you next time.